guys, I'm Blossom.
And I'm Dave. Welcome back to a brand new Rude Customers podcast. New week.
I know, welcome.
Welcome back.
I wanted to say before we get into the Burger King,
Today's the day.
Me trying a Whopper for the first time. There is a timestamp. If you are watching the video, there is a timestamp below on the screen that will show you the rude Subway customer who gets owned if you just want to skip on to that, and then all the other reactions after that as well. But if you want to watch me try a Burger King Whopper for the first time, feel free to stay. And if you are listening on the podcast or anywhere where you listen to your podcast, I will try in the summary to also put the timestamp there.
Today is finally the day. Now, I cannot believe this woman has never had a Whopper. And I think it's the best sandwich is.
I've had a lot of McDonald's.
Yeah, listen. So what's McDonald's known for? What's
Did you
the
get
big
fries?
I did. They're over there, but they're ice cold.
Leave the fries out, dude.
Well, they're cold now. I'm very upset. The fries, they're cold, but they're still great.
This is why Uber Eats everything.
What do you mean? It would have still sat.
No.
It was hot when it got here.
No, because I would have Uber Eats it right before we did the stream.
To be fair, the intent, we were intending to go right into the show, but then phone calls and stuff happened.
Okay.
So to be fair, but regardless, all right. What do you think of the cold fries?
Sorry if you guys heard my jaw break. It's good. I mean, it's fries.
I really like Burger King fries personally. I think that they got a nice little crunch to them. I like them. Now,
these don't have any crunches to them.
Well, because there's
no, I can tell. Don't insult my intelligence. Even if it's cold, I can still tell whether or not it was going to have a crunch to it. These don't have crunches to them.
They would have a little crunch to them if they were hot. Just a little. Nice little crispness. Crispness is a better word. I throw these in the air fryer, you'll understand.
Okay. Well.
I'm telling you, it's a whole new world. But now, like you just said, you've had a lot of McDonald's. What's McDonald's known for? What's the big sandwich from McDonald's?
Well, they're known for their fries.
Yeah, but what's the sandwich what's their big one?
I don't know, but I ordered
the Big Mac.
I order a cheeseburger. I order the number 7, and that consists of 2 cheeseburgers, a large fry, and a large Coke.
Okay, but the question I was asking you was, what are they known for? The Big Mac.
I don't know, because that's not what I order. That's not what I order.
The Big Mac is the sandwich they are known for. And it's had movies made about them.
Okay.
But anyways, that's their big sandwich. That's what they made their name on. And this is the sandwich that Burger King made their name on.
Which is the Whopper.
The Whopper.
Okay.
It's a big-ass patty. Just beautiful bread. Got all the condiments and onions. Oh, it's so good.
All right, I'm going to rate it 1 out of 10.
You haven't even tried it yet.
I'm going to rate it 1.
So I would have rated it 1 out of 10. I was like, what? Already a 1?
Yeah. Okay.
She's having a cold one, but it's so perfect ratio.
Okay, I give it like a 7.
A 7 from you is not bad.
In-N-Out is a 10.
Oh yeah, I In-N-Out's not allowed in this competition. This is just Burger King, McDonald's.
Five Guys is a 10.
Yeah, but not in the competition. You got to have like thousands of stores to be in this competition. Burger King, McDonald's, Wendy's, Carl's Jr.'s, stuff like that. But that's about it. It's like a 4 or 5 team race.
What about Jack in the Box?
Yeah, that's in there. But I don't know what sandwich you'd put on there. The sourdough jack, maybe, which is a hell of a friggin' sandwich, by the way. The sourdough jack's a pretty damn good sandwich. You could throw Arby's in there, but it's an unfair fight because Arby's gets stomped on. Arby's got decent stuff, but it's not in that same category.
I haven't had Arby's in a long time. Since I lived in Ohio.
Yeah. Ohio's definitely an Arby's town. A lot of beef eaters.
But I'm kind of hungry. So maybe we should pause this.
Let's pause it.
Are we back?
We are back.
Okay,
I'm still chewing.
We took a pause because it felt weird eating on a podcast. So
It did get weird after a little while. First couple bites were okay.
yeah.
Then it got awkward.
I was like, well, I'm hungry, and so I didn't really eat breakfast because of this, even though it's 3:00. But yeah, it was good. So I rate the Burger King, the Whopper, a 7 out of 10. It was good.
I think if you have one fresh,
It's not going to get
No, you don't
above
think so?
a 7 for me.
really?
No. I can taste, I have the ability to know what it tastes like in its hottest condition. So I give it a 7.
You know, that is the biggest BS statement anyone's
What?
ever made, ever. That is not how food works.
Okay.
You're
Anyways.
going to try a fresh one. She's going to try a fresh Whopper.
No. Anyways, we have some fresh Subway rude customer news, or at least a video to react
was that a
to.
YouTube or a Subway pun? Was there a little bit of a pun? Eat fresh? I felt like there was an eat fresh pun in there. That was an eat fresh pun. That was good.
It wasn't supposed to be a pun, but we have a Karen at Subway who really gets owned by the Subway employee because the Subway will watch to see what the Subway employee does.
We love
as a
Karens.
reaction to this Karen. It's very funny, actually.
Call her. But finish my sandwich.
No, I don't finish because you need to respect me.
Well, you need to respect your customers. And I will tell them you don't respect your customers. Would you finish my sandwich?
May I help you with?
Cold cut trio. A cold cut trio.
Can I help you? Can I have 1 6-inch white bread?
Finish my sandwich. All right, you're going.
Oh, boy.
I love this because, as you can see, she's being ignored.
Yes, she is.
And at one point, she's looking like, well, what do I do?
Yeah, she got lost.
Yeah, she's like, well, damn, she's not listening to me, and I'm yelling at her and everything, and she's still not doing as I say.
I've played all the cards I can play aside from tearing shit up. Do I want to go to that level? In my youth, I would have already have torn this place up. But I'm getting older. My knees are weak. My heart's not what it once was. And I'm a little heavier than I was back then. But shh. I'm not tearing this place up. That's where she's stuck. She doesn't know what to do.
No.
It's pretty great.
Yes, I love
It's like watching an old lion pace back and forth. And doesn't really know where the meal's coming from. Just
a
kind of
lion.
Yeah, I'm just saying she's a large lady. When she was younger, she was.
I feel like me and this lady weigh the same, so be careful with large lady, okay?
I mean, she's a slim, very, very well fit lady. Quite beautiful, by the way, too.
All right, you're going to be reported. That's for sure. Call your supervisor right now. Please call her right now. You wanted to call her a while ago. Call her now. I'd like to talk to her.
What kind of sauce?
Toasted. Toasted. No cheese. Toasted.
I'm sorry, what? What kind of sauce? Ham. I have 3 orders actually. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Yeah.
That is incredible.
Yes.
You don't see that very often. That Karen there did not know what to do. She was confused, bewildered, gobsmacked even. She cannot believe that everybody was ignoring her.
That was the best response that I've ever seen yet, she did not expect the Subway employee to just flat out ignore her, being like, I'm not putting up with you. I'm not pulling up with your BS. And because you disrespected me, I know I don't have to put up with you. And I love that because this Karen was like, what do I do? Where do I go? Maybe if I say it more with some anger and walk back, I demand her to do this. And then she realized she had no power.
Now, we talk about this all the time. If you do not give them anything, what can they do? What can they do? Once you've given them all the options that they can have and everything's on the table, if you simply stop arguing with them, stop saying anything, this is what happens. And 9 times out of 10, look, some people will still get violent. They might take it up.
I do think the situation would be largely different if she had already paid for her Subway.
True.
That would be different. But so far, she's walking in, she's being rude, and so the lady hasn't finished making her sandwich yet. So she really she's not obligated to continue services with someone who's disrespectful to her.
I kind of like the way Subway does that, by the way, because not everywhere, Chipotle does it, but everywhere else it's backwards. You pay for your food, and then you get your food.
Is not a franchise. I don't
No,
think.
I know, but like McDonald's, anywhere else, you go to the cash register, you pay for your food, and then you wait for the food to come out.
Oh, that's what you're
Subway,
saying, yeah.
you make your food to order. It's in front of you, and then you pay for it. That's a big different thing. I love that.
Yeah,
it gives the power back to them because you're not paying for anything yet. So if you get lippy while they're making that sandwich, while they're making that Chipotle bowl for you, well, you may not get it because it ain't yours yet. You don't own it. It's still the store's. It's kind of a brilliant way to do it.
Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it, even though I don't think that was created for rude customers.
No.
I don't think that was the plan here. I think that was just the setup because it's the most convenient when people are choosing what they want in there.
No, absolutely. It's assembly line, and it's just the thing you put at the assembly line would be the cash register. It just kind of works out that way, that it's a natural anti-Karen device. It's a good little buffer because they don't own anything. They own nothing yet. So what can they do? This is what they can do. But if the Subway employee continues to go back and forth, they can still do plenty because they're getting attention. Not everyone can get away with this. This is great. I love this. This is rare. This is like a unicorn.
I have another video you may or you may not love.
Oh, well, let's see.
It is at a McDonald's. And this rude customer, it's debatable whether she's rude, but this customer, I guess they had messed up her burger. But when they remade her burger, they didn't give her a fresh set of fries. And they were like, well, we didn't mess up on the fries. So that's understandable why someone would be upset because we just were talking about fries, and you do want, like, if she eats her fries with her burger, it would make sense for her to be like, here, can you take this and give me a new set of fries? Like, what are we doing arguing with someone over fries?
That's you know what? See, to me, I would never think to give my fries back. Now, here's what's happened with me, I think, in the past in situations when I've given something back. So I think they just usually take the bag. They'll either take the bag, throw it away, and remake the whole order for me just naturally, or I've done this. I'll keep my fries and eat my fries and not even think about getting new fries.
Yeah, I've done that.
And they remake my sandwich. Everybody happy cappy. Yeah.
Well, this is not a happy
camper. No happy cappies here, huh?
And this is the customer service you get in Titusville, Pennsylvania. Where's your manager?
I am.
Okay, and so you're going to ignore me as a customer trying to purchase some fries because you won't replace these fries because you messed up on my burger?
I would not recommend you record.
I don't care what you recommend. I'm going to record because that's my right, and this is how you guys treat customers. So, are you going to deny me from trying to get some fries because you guys messed up on my burgers and you guys don't want to replace these cold ones? Because I brought them back, you don't want to replace them, and you don't want to ring me up for new ones because I'm trying to purchase new ones.
You come in every single day complaining that some
you guys get something wrong, so
yes, but our let's
okay, real quick. She said that she comes in every day complaining that something's wrong, but she just then agreed that yes, we did miss something on the burger, but your fries were correct.
Right. Look, I'm sure a lady like this can find something to complain about on almost every burger. That's totally fine. But I can understand why you don't want to. Our fries, there was nothing wrong with the fries. Just take the fries, please. I'll kill you. The frustration level, if it's every day, has to be through the roof. Not an excusing her at all, because you shouldn't ignore the customer. But is it out of pocket to be like, well, just stop recording me. I'll get you fries.
She agreed. The thing is, then does it become irrelevant if she comes in every day and complains? Is it irrelevant because then she just agreed that, yes, we did mess up your burger?
This order is what's relevant. And they did replace the burger, but this is about the fries. So it's like, where is this really about? Because all the other stuff we kind of already
So she's trying to make the point is that we fixed the problem and there was nothing wrong with the fries, so we shouldn't have to give you new fries. But here's what I'm saying. The amount of time she took to get angry, took out her camera. I mean, y'all make a fresh batch of fries like every second. So why is it such a huge thing to just give her? Now, she's a rude customer, but is it a huge thing to just be like, shut up and here you go?
You know, the funny thing is, it seemed like they were almost employing the tactic of the Subway employees. It seemed like they were trying to ignore her. Now, where they didn't have was customers at the front to distract. That's what the Subway employees had. They had customers to hit on right immediately. They were able to go right to them. So maybe if they had that, this tactic would have worked. But this Karen wasn't like the old labored down Karen from the other video. No, this Karen was young and fresh and full of virtue. So much righteousness in that one, overflowing. So this one was a little bit different. I don't think she was going to be leaving easily, even if she did get ignored. But I think that was the tactic. They were just tired of her every day.
What's annoying too? If this lady comes in every single day and they always seem to mess up her burger or her order, why are we going? Why are we going back? I mean, that's what always pissed me off. When I was a server, people would be like, I come in here every single day and you guys just can't do it right. If we can't do it right, then leave.
It sucks
Find
to say.
someone else that can do it right for you. I'm so over this. I come here every day. I'm a loyal customer, but you guys always mess up my food. Then leave. Yeah. There's like a million other McDonald's.
If it's so horrible every time, why do you keep coming back? I run into this every so often at the pawn shop. I got people who are like, I spend so much money and all. Okay, all right, great. Then what are you complaining about? Because we're not having a problem until you're having a problem. And then the only problems that ever happen is when they don't get things exactly the way they want it, whether they're supposed to or whether they feel entitled to. It's always that I didn't get what I came here for in some capacity. And that can be a very angry feeling. Go talk to Freud.
Well, okay, the fries were fresh, but the burger was wrong. So when we get a burger that's wrong, and this one is right, okay, for the second time, but the first time it was not right. It had mayo and it had pickles and it had everything but what it was supposed to have. And these fries came with the burger that was wrong, but you don't want to give me fresh fries with the fresh burger that you guys just made. So,
okay, I'll give you one small fry, fresh.
Okay, so take these back then and give me some fresh fries, or are you going to charge me for these fries?
I will not. Not today.
And I have to go through this because normally I'm pleasant with you every day, but it's my fault that they get something wrong. You guys had like 3 baskets of fries when I came here. Unbelievable. I have to record for them to get something right and for them to do what they're supposed to do. Was your stuff right?
Oh yeah. I just forgot to order a drink.
This is unbelievable.
No, that was my fault.
Well, my fault was that they got my burger wrong when I ordered it. And they wouldn't give me fresh fries, so I have to record in order for them to drop fresh fries when they had 3 baskets when I came, when you were standing there. It's unbelievable.
Did you ever get us cookies?
Yeah, I got it. I gotta get a drink. I forgot to get a drink.
This lady makes my blood boil. She got me physically angry there for a second. Mm-hmm. She started talking to another customer, and oh my God! Now you're dragging more people into this.
She enjoyed every single moment.
She was gonna be a celebrity.
They had 3 baskets when I came here earlier. Like, leave and never come back. Just leave and never show your face, because if you're that flustered where you're counting the baskets they have and now they don't have any baskets before, like, you know, part of her day is that she enjoys making those girls uncomfortable and letting them know, hey, you messed up my order, kind of. I think it's like I'm above you type of thing. I can have some type of authority over you. I don't know.
I bet I know why.
Why?
This is I'm stretching a little. I can admit this, but I think that I figured something out here, because all those, if you look in the background, some of these employees are dodging away from her.
Yeah.
And I think I know why.
Why?
Because she's gotten one of them fired before.
Really?
I think some of her complaints, because she's there every day, so they have a relationship with her. And when people are a preferred customer or a longtime customer, I do question it because she didn't know who the manager was, but still, I digress. You'll go to above and beyond lengths, and their complaints, because McDonald's does know, it's like people see this stuff, who's coming in all the time. Some of those hold weights.
And they do fire people. I remember like last summer, I was at a McDonald's and I was eating there, and the table over was human resources firing this manager. And it was over like an employee spat that happened on the floor in front of customers, yada, yada, yada. But this does happen where people are getting fired over customer complaints at McDonald's. This lady, this is the only place to me where she feels like she can have some sense of authority. Like we say, go to therapy.
Go to therapy. Get it out there. Yeah, it's funny because a lot of the times with these complaints, and you'll see so many times with employees like arguing back, it's because they feel they're not going to get fired for these because they're not in the wrong or whatever the case may be, or maybe they're tight with the manager, whatever that is. But I think that might have been the case, and this lady was complaining for so long, they eventually, one of them got clipped, and now they're all kind of walking on eggshells and a little bit different with her, staying away from her, that type of reaction.
This lady. Just ban this lady.
Ban her.
I'm for it. I'm team ban.
I wish that was a thing. Like, almost you can press a button and just...
But then once it becomes a thing, then now you have all of these businesses, like, we need the customers' money. The customers is what makes the business run and function.
Conjunction, junction, what's your function?
Sorry, I had a little word twister there. But my point is that, yes, in businesses, you do need customers to buy your product in order for you to make a profit.
It is integral to the process.
In order for it to be a business. So maybe it's not like a good strategy for all businesses to just have customers banned.
But it'd feel good.
Yeah.
It'd feel amazing. Like to just push a button and 86 forever. That'd be amazing.
It's customers 86.
I would almost like hire a musician to come sing an exit song to them on their way out. Yeah, I'd go big with it. I have a budget. Because, man.
Like that,
so
who was it? That Tim Hortons guy that was like, I want service. If you don't want my business, I'll go elsewhere.
Yeah, I'll have him come rap that. Or maybe I can get Kelly Clarkson to come. Some people wait a lifetime for a moment. That'd be amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. That'd be awesome. Can I get to ban you?
You know it's also awesome?
Not rude customers.
Nope. But we got, if you guys care, we secretly got thrown an engagement party yesterday.
We did.
This is where we got the D&B signs from. And I'm still really overwhelmed and shocked over it.
You and me both.
It was really unexpected. They really got us. They got me for sure. I had no idea. I thought we were just going to dinner with my aunt.
Shout out to our aunt and uncle for hosting and letting their
and
opening
everybody
their house
that
to us.
came. It was absolutely amazing. I don't think a lot of you guys know I'm engaged to this person right next to me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lucky me.
Some people don't think we're together.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, she is pretty mean to me, so that's...
I think we're friends. We're like best friends.
No.
Did you just say I'm mean to you?
No, I never would say that.
Liar.
Never. I'm going to ban the tape. No, we had such an amazing time yesterday. It really was. I have no words for that. It was emotional. It was awesome. It was...
I know.
incredible.
It was definitely, and they had a cake for us too. Like,
They had everything for us.
and gifts. Like, I thought the party was
Subway?
enough, and then we came home with gifts.
Subway.
Yes. So we had, we are not sponsored. However, we did have like a huge
What a
just
spread.
platter of Subway sandwiches
Like
from
6
veggies,
different sandwiches.
veggie sandwiches, roast beef sandwiches, turkey sandwiches,
Ham and cheese, everything.
Yeah, it was very
Pringle cans. Cute little Pringle cans.
we had the Pringles and the chip station and cookies station.
Oh, the cookies. Whew.
And we had like the alcohol, the wine, the beer stuff. Like it was great.
Awesome
Like I
Carvel
can't
cake.
believe that all these people traveled to celebrate us. It was great.
My boss and his family, another shout out, they came back from a vacation the night before and drove an hour and a half from Middletown. Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah. Almost 2 hours.
Not almost 2 hours, but okay.
An hour and a half ish. Well, you would know that.
I know the drive because I make the drive. I commute to
know that
work
drive.
3 days
You
a
know
week.
that-
So I'm like, let's
no,
not
but you
kill
know
it.
that specific drive.
Yes, I do. And
Yeah.
it's actually shorter than this
Is it?
drive. Yes.
It's less than an hour?
But it's shorter than from here to from where
Oh,
they're
yeah,
leaving.
yeah,
It's
sure.
actually a shorter drive. I have the longer drive, but keep going.
Sure, it was an incredible gesture for the entire
point.
family to come down.
The point is that
That was the point. Look at that. I would just get sidetracked by a nuance. But no, it was very nice of everybody, and it was just one of the best moments ever.
I was really, just to see anybody that you knew, I was like, this is great. Like you have the people that matter to you here. I have the people that matter to me here. Didn't know about this. Would have definitely worn a different dress had I known.
We both looked good, but
We both
definitely
looked great, but I would have looked better. I just kind of picked 2 dresses because we thought we were going to dinner with my aunt and uncle. So, yeah. But either way, it was great, and I can't wait for the wedding.
I can't wait either.
Yeah, it's going to be a very expensive, pricey wedding.
But it's going to be one heck of a shindig.
Yes. I want to get this mansion booked.
Yeah, we got a place picked out. We know where we want to go. We know what we want to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be something incredible.
I know. I'm so excited.
It's very exciting. And if yesterday was any indication, it's going to be a shindig of shindigs.
I know. I've been watching... sorry, we're just rambling at this point, but I've been watching 4 Weddings.
4 Weddings.
And they've been giving me ideas of what to do and what not to do. So I have a bunch of ideas where I want people to be entertained. I want people to enjoy us, enjoy celebrating us, our wedding, but I also want them to be entertained. I know it is more expensive as far as the catering goes, to do per plate, but I can't see a wedding any other way. I am not a buffet wedding type of person. I'm not
Food and drinks are the most
I'm not even
important thing.
passing around the plate type of person either. Ew. I am a food by plate per person. We probably will not have steak on there because it's per plate. I don't know, because if we do have steak, it cannot be the shitty steak either. So that's the thing. But the good news is when people go to weddings, they definitely choose ahead of time of what they want for their course, so that way it makes it easier. So yeah. So all that to say, we may or may not have steak depending on how many people want it, because I know I'm having steak. That's what I know. I don't know what everyone else having, but I'm going to have steak.
Food and drinks make the wedding. And the reality is the wedding it's a party. Mm-hmm. It's a party, and it's got to kill, and we want to have a good one.
And alcohol, we got to have, now I want to have like 2 different vendors for alcohol, because I don't want people waiting all in line for like one station over here. I want there to be stations, all you can drink alcohol. I want people to have a really great time. I want to get some hotel rooms. and then some people can stay at the Airbnb. I just want people to have a good time celebrating us, but just also having a really great time.
100%. Mm-hmm. That gonna wrap this episode of the Rude Customers podcast up today?
Yes, I know. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, everyone. Monday. I had like 3 mimosas this morning.
Mimosa Monday.
I know. And now I'm like kind of tired
a little
already.
Sleepy.
Yeah, I'm very sleepy now. But also I had some Burger King to
Whopper.
To soak up the mimosas. So
first Whopper. And if you skipped the first Whopper tasting earlier to skip ahead and watch all the Rude Customer goodness, go back and watch it. See the face of joy. She gave it a 7, but I think that rate's pretty high for a cold Whopper.
It would rate the same for a warm one, because I was giving it tasted a 6.
We'll never know now.
I gave it a 7.
Oh, you already... See, she didn't say that earlier. Look at her changing her scale math. I'm not letting her off on that. That's BS. Mm-hmm. See how she did that?
It's a 6, but I gave it a 7 because I know it would be better hot. So
it is better hot.
Yeah.
Earlier, it didn't matter if it was hot, but whatever.
Because he was about to warm it up in the microwave and ruin the sandwich. No, it needed to be in the air fryer if you were going to do that.
Why didn't you just say do the air fryer?
Because then we would have had to wait before starting the podcast, and I just wanted to start.
She's funny.
Yeah.
She's funny.
Because we had so many interruptions. He had a full-blown conversation on his watch. And
who had a phone call, a full-blown, like, hour-long phone call before that phone call?
Huh?
You weren't on the phone like 10 minutes before that?
Okay, but we didn't even start.
No, but I mean, the food was here waiting. The food was like Bryan Adams right there waiting for us. Okay. Richard Marx. One of them.
I don't even know who those people are. So
I will be right here waiting for you. Wherever you go, whatever you do, I will be right here waiting for you. Whatever it takes or how the heart breaks, I will be right here waiting for you.
Who sings that song?
It's either Bryan Adams or Richard Marx, but if you tell no.
Adams or Richard.
That was beautiful.
You should be Bryan Adams.
That was beautiful.
Continue singing the song.
I'm singing that at our wedding.
Yeah, I'm going to be bringing some ear clogs. All right, guys. I am Blossom. Good. I'm Blossom.
And I'm Dave, coming to a theater near you. Dave on tour.
Thank you for listening or watching. We are everywhere where you listen to your podcast. I know everyone says that, so why not we join that whole
Well, really, it's everywhere that audio files are found is where you can find us. And I hope that you guys make sure you drop likes, leave comments, retweet, tell your families, get them addicted. We're the new Coke of the Pepsi. Not that Coke. Pepsi.
Oh, my gosh. Y'all, we're out, okay?
The taste of a new generation. Have a great one. Thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, guys.